Hello, this is Myra Elaine on the Buying Space channel. I have an envelope here from Nateypie at Nateypie's Trinkets and Doodads. He has a weekly auction with his friend Chuck, Backroad Bidder Chuck. Let's see what I ordered from Nateypie. Their auctions are just kind of insane. I love them. It's just so much fun. They call themselves the two beardos. Okay, we're going to get the scissors. Okay. He has the inside secured with bubble wrap, so the stuff inside is not going to be damaged. Okay. We have a piece of cardboard. I wonder what could be in here. Got a feeling this is going to be truly fascinating. If I could open it. Okay. Here we go. Got to do the same thing on this side. All right. Oh, we are not done with the little cutty tool. Okay, here we go. All right, got it on that side. Got it on that side, and here we go. And Nate put all of these postcards in individual sleeves. How awesome is that? Cardinal Motel, New Stanton, Pennsylvania. And it's got the local phone number on there and the owners. Slice of history from Pennsylvania. I have to look that up and see if it's still there. Along North Carolina Outer Banks. Let's see. The graveyard of the Atlantic claims another victim. Okay, so this is a wrecked ship that's been there for a while. I know the name of the ship. Okay, and here we have another ship. This looks like the Suez Canal. It says SOO, So Locks. And this is in Michigan. So this is the Upper Peninsula. A Michigan lock. Wonder if it's still functional. And here we have an area with lots of people, lots of flowers, and lots of flags. The Channel Gardens, Rockefeller Center, New York City. It's the world-famed Prometheus Fountain. And those are the flags of the United Nations flying briskly on Rockefeller Plaza. Wow. That is really nice. I don't know if you're seeing it well. This looks like a motel. Pine Haven Motor Court. And this is in Meridian, Mississippi. And here is a lighthouse. This is much more vintage. Heavy. Let me see if it says on the back where it is. No. But this is much more vintage than the others. See. This is in California. It's beautiful. New York Zoological Park. New York Zoo. Don't know what that creature is over in the corner. And here we have Chinatown. I think this is Chinatown. Elaborate carnivals and religious festivals treat the visitors to picturesque Chinese customs. True Chinese speech and costumes remain here. So this is Chinatown in San Francisco, California. So I probably bought it for the Chinatown postcard. The United Nations picture or postcard is very cool too. Love it. Thank you so much, Nate. These are wonderful postcards. Now this is awesome too. Now this is a miniature of a picture that my parents used to have. Or actually, I think my grandparents had it originally, and then my parents had it. And I don't know what happened to it from there. My mother has had a lot of people take advantage of her and take things out of this house, including my grandmother Hazel's silverware. What's funny, my estranged husband came back in, just flying through to tell me that, you know, what I need to do. and he told me in a way of what I needed to do so he could take it away from me. But anyway, and neither here nor there. But one of the things he asked for when he came through just taking stuff, or trying to take stuff, this is a large version of this. But I'm going to put this over next to my recliner. It says Fish Enterprises, and it gives an address in Missouri. And I don't know, but this is a very old image that was around the turn of the 19th century. That, like I said, my grandparents had one of these in large scale, and they also had, my parents also had that. It was probably the same one, but now I've got the miniature version of it, which is fine. I'll put it next to my chair, and I'll see it every single solitary day. And remember and thank God for my godly grandparents and my godly parents. They weren't perfect, but they were church-going people, and they pretty much put their family part first in all things. And my grandfather owner was generous to a fault. He owned a grocery store, and he helped pay for people's, when they had babies and they couldn't pay the hospital bill. I have a person that I graduated high school with that my grandfather paid his parents' hospital bill when he was born. And we had geometry together in high school. And I used to kid him and say, you know, that our family owned him because my grandparents were never paid back the money for his birth. But my grandparents were very wonderful people, and they fed people in the community. And my father learned many of those gracious skills. He didn't have a grocery store, but he would help anyone that had a car problem or needed their motorcycle worked on. He had a garage in his basement that, you know, if you came in and you couldn't get your car running and that kind of thing, you know, he was an amateur mechanic, and he would try to help people out, you know, to a degree. So he inherited that same generous spirit and God loved him for it too. You all have a wonderful and blessed day. And if you still got your parents, give them a hug.